welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6, huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Tyler Hero.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
So here's Miami's starting group. Lowry and Hero are the guard sets. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. B out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the 1. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
The drive by Lowry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here's Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Dishes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Back to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Tight defense on him. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
B the pass to Brown. Pulls it up. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range, Jay, is a welcome sight.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Hero with it. Brown on him. And Brown over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Celtics with possession here. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
B the pass to Tatum. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Horford gets the bucket.
Once Horford sees that gap, he's going to drive that lane, get into the inside like he did there.
To the paint, here's Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing. It takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Here's Lowry. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
From deep. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat leading by 3. Butler kicks to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. To the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
No doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Heat have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. The drive by Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. It's tipped. Tatum against Butler. Tatum passes to B.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Smart following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 now.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from behind the arc.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Austin making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for B. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Here's Mulder. Here's Strus. Here's T. Misses the 3. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success the Clippers have is when they guess right.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Mulder. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Boston on D. 3-point lead. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. And the layup falls. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Mulder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him. ABC's checked in for Duncan Robinson. T, the pass to Strus. Here's ABC. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Strus. It's up a 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Telfair's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Tatum. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. There's Brown with the 3. The shot's good. Telfair making the play. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mulder misses.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Butler up top. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
There's Brown with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 13 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything else.
The Heat shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Miami, Michael Mulder.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Give us some more.
And you talk to Jimmy Butler. His confidence in this Miami team, Greg, is at an extremely high level. I mean, listen to his words.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Greg, Jimmy Butler can do all 3.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for the Heat, they've got ABC, and it's Strus in at the 4. Celtics making a switch here. Morgan's checked in. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami.
Heat substitution.
Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Now here's Brown. It's blocked. They get it back. And here they come. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes
You
to
try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Fitz. Pass to Morgan. Just 4 to shoot. Brown inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brown's got 17 now.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Celtics leading by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. For the 3. The shot's good. Telfer making the play. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. So it's Miami now after the basket by Boston. Count it. 7 points for ABC.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Celtics leading by 6. Now White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Tucker. And that one drops for him.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
So it's Boston now. They've led by as much as 10. B the pass to Horford. Inside. Here's B. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Now here's Lowry. ABC passes to Highsmith. Tucker with the ball. Lowry from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Here's Smart. Lays it up off the glass. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Lowry. It's deflected. Smart with the ball. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Adebayo. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Yes, that goes in. Adebayo's got 10 points. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with the team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks. And don't forget about my Blazers. They were also
a really competitive team.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Lowry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration from the Wiley vet? Lowry, no stranger to taking contact and still finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Pass to Tice. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
There's the pass to Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Williams, he's checked in for B.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The kick outside to Butler. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Adebayo at 6'9" definitely plays bigger than his size. He's got the potential to have some of those nights where he hauls down 20 boards.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now, here's Tice. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Robinson against Smart. Shot clock at 6. Over Robinson. Here's Tice. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Butler. Feeds it to Tucker. It's rebounded by Tice. Boston's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And the rejection by Lowry. On the wing, Williams. Butler with the steal. Down low. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
.133 left here in the second. Smart against Robinson. To the right side. Outside Williams. Tatum passes to Smart. Clock at 6. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Chalk up 2 there. Lowry's got 12 in the game. .59 seconds left in the first half. Outside Tatum. And he sinks the layup. He's got 12.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Robinson, that's good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Pritchard passes to Williams. There's the drive and the rejection by Lowry.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Foul. Strus. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Tatum. He's got 12. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Lowry. He's got 12. Outside Butler. Launches it. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter, having to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's B in the center position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Heat.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Celtics trail by 8. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft. And he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And stolen by Tatum. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami leading by 6. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his second.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And the Heat get another bucket right there.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
Kicks to Tatum. With the drive. That shot missing, and it's Miami the other way.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
There's Hero with the 3, and again Miami with the triple.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Here's B, and again unable to change momentum here. Passes it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Over Smart. Lowry can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Smart.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And here's Lowry. After Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Derek White's checked in for Smart. Heat also with a sub. ABC's checked in for Hero. Here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Brown. Here he goes. And he comes up with the deuce. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
The Heat have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Kyle Lowry taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Celtics trail by 12. B, the pass to Tatum. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's stolen by Brown. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Adebayo after the basket by Boston. Over Brown. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Adebayo's got 19 points. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player carrying the team.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Telfair's checked in, and it's Williams in for Al Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. And count it from 19 feet away. Brown's got 8 here in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And finished off by Brown.
And you gotta love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
Butler from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 12. Now here's White. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Brown, good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Heat have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Lowry. And it's good, 2 points. Lowry's got 15.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
White the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Brown. Williams looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Telfair's got his second basket.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Lowry. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
A guy that simply gives his team an edge when he's on the court. Lowry isn't afraid to get scrappy inside.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. A shot off that time.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Here's T. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 12. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Now here is Lowry. 17 points in the game. Robinson, that's good.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Derek White.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Daniel Tice, Marcus Smart.
.54 seconds left in the third quarter. Tice passes to Pritchard. Back to Tice. It doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. They get to take on the Bulls in Chicago after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Smart passes to Tice.
Miami foul. Number 8. That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for his Celtics, Daniel Tice. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Morgan's checked in. Both free throws good from Tice. Miami leading by 13. Here's Lowry. And there's another one for the Heat.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Butler, driving to the basket, and slam dunk by Butler.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Down low, makes it off the glass. Brown's got 38 points.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. T is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in a shooting guard.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Smart passes to Tice. Celtics passing it around. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now Hero, guarded by Smart. T the pass to Strus. To the paint. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. No good there off the double clutch. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now, Hero, guarded by Smart. Pass to Strus. Hero from long range. And Boston with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Tice kicks to Tatum. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 10. Here's T, and that one's on target from the wing.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Unreal. to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Where he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Hero, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Yep, that one goes.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hero passes to Adebayo. It's Robinson, top of the key. Back to Adebayo. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Now Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. The pass to Horford. 5 to shoot. Here's B. Horford trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from B.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Boston. Tatum, that's for 2, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 21 points for Jason Tatum. Timeout call.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Duncan Robinson.
Heat substitution.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 21 in the game. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here is Lowry. Back to Butler. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. 28 points for him.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
From deep three-point range, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. B, the pass to Brown. Here's B. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And that's now 10 points for B.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Miami leading by 3. Outside Butler. Going inside, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Butler. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy.
And Miami shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pass to Horford. That one drops for him. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Everybody knows that the ball is going to Horford in that situation because he routinely makes big shots.
Outside Butler. High, arcing shot. He gets that one.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. A minute 50 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. .144 left here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Smart against Lowry. Now Hero. He's tightly guarded. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown the pass to B. Brown trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, number 59.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
For the Heat, Bam Adebayo, 1 shot.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Now here's Brown. He's covered by Hero. Brown, good.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point of the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Now here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It counts.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots. A prime-time play.
Brown with it, guarded by Tucker. Brown kicks to Smart. They kick out to Brown. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker. And stolen by Horford.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left in the game.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
Outside, Horford. Misses the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Miami. Bam Adebayo.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
There's Brown with the 3. It's money from deep.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the team no time to react.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Heat.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. I know you see defenses like that all the time, but it didn't seem to slow you down.
Not really. I mean, I guess I just had it going. We started double teaming them too, and then they got so many great shooters, man. It's just good to win, though. At the end of the day, we won.
Yeah, I know that's what counts, man, but congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.